Welcome back to Psychology Pub. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos. How to cope with PTSD. It's not as hard as you think. People who encounter life-threatening situations can develop post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, as a result. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, about 7 in 10 people will experience a traumatic event at some point in their lives, and around 1/3 of those individuals will go on to develop PTSD. While it's not an easy condition to cope with, several strategies can help you manage your symptoms so they don't impact your daily life. For many people with PTSD, it can be an ongoing struggle for years after the initial trauma occurred. The good news is that there are several effective coping strategies available to you if you have been diagnosed with PTSD as a result of a stressful event. In this video, we'll go through some common strategies about coping with PTSD and provide helpful answers and suggestions for dealing with this challenging situation. What is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a type of anxiety disorder that can develop after exposure to a life-threatening event or a traumatic event involving injury or death. With PTSD, you may relive the event through nightmares or flashbacks, have difficulty sleeping, and become easily startled. You also may have trouble trusting others, have trouble maintaining relationships, or have difficulty focusing on work or other daily activities. Many people with PTSD try to avoid situations that remind them of the original event. People with PTSD may also have other mental health issues, such as depression or substance abuse. About 10% of people with PTSD commit suicide. The cause of PTSD is not known. Genetics, brain chemistry, personality, childhood experiences, past traumatic events, and current situations all may play a role in developing the disorder. Certain medical conditions or the use of certain medications may also increase the risk of PTSD. Why does PTSD develop? There is no clear consensus as to why some individuals develop PTSD, whereas others who experience traumatic events don't. Some researchers argue that it may be hereditary, due to the fact that people who have relatives with PTSD are more likely to develop the condition themselves. Others argue that the severity of the trauma and the presence of other mental health issues may increase the risk of developing PTSD. One theory about the development of PTSD is that a combination of the fight or flight response, altered brain chemistry, and genetics may predispose individuals to developing the disorder. When a person experiences a traumatic event, they may feel as though they are in a life-threatening situation that they cannot control. In these situations, the body releases endorphins, cortisol, and other chemicals that prepare the body for fight or flight. These chemicals can remain in the body for several weeks, which may help to explain why some individuals develop PTSD and others don't. What are the symptoms of PTSD? The symptoms of PTSD can differ from person to person. The following list of symptoms may help determine whether or not you're experiencing PTSD. If you have symptoms that last for more than a month and are negatively impacting your daily life, it may be a good idea to seek out a mental health professional for help. Intrusive thoughts and feelings. Flashbacks and unwanted thoughts can happen anytime and can be very upsetting. They may cause anxiety and make it difficult to focus on daily tasks. They may also have involuntary thoughts about the traumatic event. Avoidance. Avoidance is the most common symptom of PTSD. People with PTSD may try to avoid places, people, or activities that remind them of the trauma. Changes in sleeping and eating habits. PTSD can cause problems with sleeping, nightmares, and/or insomnia. People with PTSD also may change their eating habits and have a hard time regulating their appetite. Hyperarousal. They may be constantly alert and scan their environment for potential danger, have trouble falling asleep, or have trouble sleeping due to nightmares. People with PTSD may experience panic attacks and feel like they're going crazy, as if something terrible is about to happen. These feelings and symptoms can negatively impact the quality of life and independence. They can make it difficult to maintain relationships, hold a job, and lead a normal life. PTSD can cause people to be on edge and have a high level of anxiety. They may have difficulty concentrating and be irritable. Strategies for coping with PTSD. If you are experiencing symptoms of PTSD from past trauma, several strategies can help you to cope. We encourage you to explore all of the options below and choose the strategies that feel right for you. Therapy. If a past trauma is causing you to experience PTSD, therapy can help you process the event, learn new coping skills, and lessen the symptoms of PTSD. Medication. If you are considering taking medication to help with your PTSD, make sure to talk to your doctor about the potential side effects and risks, as well as the benefits of each drug. Medication might help you to manage your PTSD symptoms, but it does not take the place of other therapies, such as talk therapy. While there is no cure for PTSD, certain medications can help manage the symptoms. They are not a cure. However, they are usually meant to be used as a part of a treatment plan. Develop a healthy lifestyle. Eat healthy foods, get plenty of sleep, avoid alcohol and drugs, and exercise regularly. These activities will help you relax and reduce stress, fight off disease, and improve your overall mental health. Stress is a serious public health issue, and one of the best ways to combat it is through regular exercise. Exercising releases endorphins, lifts your mood, and reduces stress. Furthermore, exercise produces a healthy sleep pattern, which is essential for mental health. Journaling. It can be as simple as writing down your thoughts daily. You can also use it to process negative events as they happen, work through negative self-talk, or explore your emotions and goals. The benefit of regular journaling is that it gives you a private place where you can express your authentic self and process your emotions, fears, hopes, and dreams without the concern of being judged or criticized. It can be a place where you can confront those things that you fear the most, or those things that you think might be holding you back from being the person that you want to be. It can be a place where you can start to let go of any shame or guilt that might be holding you back from being the person that you want to be. Journaling is a great way to process your emotions and heal from past traumas. Support groups. Talking with another person who has gone through your situation allows you to process your emotions and work through your thoughts in real time. You can get feedback from your listener about what they heard you say and ask for clarification or advice as you go. The benefit of talking one-on-one is that you can get a listener who is completely dedicated to you and isn't trying to multitask or meet a certain number of patients. Most importantly, you can get emotional validation from your listener. Talking with other people who have experienced trauma can help process your emotions and accept what has happened in your life. Reconnect with nature. Spending time in nature and engaging in outdoor activities like hiking, camping, or even just going for a walk outside in your neighborhood can help you feel more connected to your surroundings and reduce stress. Research suggests that nature has healing powers and that spending time in natural settings can help improve your mental health. One study found that spending just a few minutes outside in nature helped reduce the negative impact of stress on the body. Conclusion. If you have been experiencing symptoms of PTSD and don't know why, it is important to get help. There are many effective treatment options available, and with the right support, you can learn how to cope with PTSD and move forward with your life. There are many ways to cope with PTSD, and you don't have to do it alone. Thanks for joining us today on Psychology Pub. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos in the future.